I just wanted to mention, I forgot to tell you how you do your prep work. Most of the time I do use a knife, but I've been finding recently a lot of people have been using their kitchen shears, which are really useful when doing the chicken, especially since these have no bone, so it's really simple to cut through. You just would cut the size or shape you need. You cut right through your meat, and then you can make it bite size or however large you want it. I'm making tenderloins, and then I'm cutting them down a little bit smaller before I throw them in my rock crock, and then from there I'm going to spice them up. So I just wanted to mention this in case you hadn't thought about it, because unfortunately I never remember them until I need them. So again, we'll tune back in. I'll continue to cut. Hi again. As you can see, I'm about done. Like I said, I'm doing about 2 pounds because there's 3 adults in this family, and we like to have leftovers. It'll get really good if you let it sit overnight into the morning because all those spices will mix together. And I do apologize if you hear voices in the background. I do have a scanner, and I have a kitty cat and a little pup here that both are waiting very impatiently for mommy to give them leftovers. So again, you're just going to finish up prepping your meat. Like I said, I'm cutting some of mine into smaller pieces just because it'll be easier to chop later. You don't have to do that. You can just make long tenderloins and throw them right in your rock crock. And again, I'm using the... Sorry, apologize for that. Unfortunately, someone honked the horn and my dog wanted to talk. That's my little girl Cherokee. Anyway, I'm just using one of the basic rock crocks. I don't remember which size it is. It's not the Everyday, and I don't think it's the Dutch oven. I will verify what size it is and get back to you. Okay, we're back. Again, I just wanted to go through what rubs I'm using. I'm using the smoky applewood rub, and I'm using a little bit of the smoky barbecue. You don't really need both. The applewood is delicious, and you don't really have to add any more than that, but just in case, it never hurts to have it. So again, I'm just going to put about 2 tablespoons on top of my chicken. I'm going to show you my chicken here all diced up and ready to go. So this is kind of what you want it to look like. And again, all you're going to do is put on your spices. No water, nothing else. You're just going to add your spices, put your lid on your pot, and then you're going to put it in your microwave somewhere between 6 to 8 minutes. I'd say closer to 8. We'll be back in a few minutes. While I'm waiting, I did want to mention my husband and I were having a bit of a conversation, and we talked, and you know, you could put peppers, you could put onions, mushrooms if you like them. You can make this a little more substantial. You could add maybe some kind of frozen vegetable if you like it. Anything can be added to this. Just start with your basics. I'm prepping some other chicken while I'm waiting. I think we have about 4 more minutes. Okay, so the chicken has come out of the microwave. I just want to show you. You're going to see the steam on the lid. I'm going to lift the lid and show you. See all that steam that just came out of there? Now my house isn't hot, my air is still working, and I need to show you, look how much fluid is in this container of chicken. That is all natural juices. Now for this particular recipe, we don't want all the juices, so we're going to take the juice out, and you can use it for a different recipe, so you can freeze it if you need to. Or if you have something else you're making quickly, you can keep it aside. Put it in your refrigerator, or just get rid of it if you don't need it for this use. For this one, we don't need it, so we're going to put it aside. I'll be back with you in just a minute. Okay, so now the juice has been drained. My husband was nice enough to do it for me. And now all you have left is the chicken in the pot. Now, the next thing you need is these lovely salad choppers. These things are the greatest thing for chopping chicken. Now, you can hold them either way, whatever's more comfortable to you. I find I work better this way because of the arthritis in my thumb. Some people, the actual way is this way, but again, it's easier for me. These are right or left-handed, so anybody can use them. So I'm going to move you here so you can see the chicken. Okay, there's your chicken. So now you're just going to put this in right here, and while it's hot, you're just going to chop right up your chicken. Now, if for some reason you're chopping your chicken and you notice maybe it's not quite done yet, that's fine. You just take it, put the lid back on, throw it back in the microwave for another couple of minutes if need be. Typically 6 to 8 minutes is plenty of time. As you can see, my chicken's all done. Nice and white in the center. If you're one of those people that need to use a meat thermometer, go ahead before you do all your chopping. Go ahead and check your temperatures and make sure they're where you need them to be. And as I said, I've been cooking meats for quite a while, so I'm pretty good at knowing when my meats are done. But if you're new to cooking or you just don't know for sure, never hurts. Double check. Now this particular recipe actually comes with a recipe to make your own barbecue sauce. I myself don't make the barbecue sauce, but I'll give you the recipe. It's very simple. Again, you might want to double the recipe for this amount of chicken because I have 2 pounds of chicken in here. So the basic recipe is 1 cup of ketchup, 2 tablespoons of one of your barbecue seasoning, whichever one you like better, 1/4 cup of brown sugar, and 2 teaspoons of apple cider vinegar. You mix them together in a separate container. You can pour them right onto the chicken. And put the lid on the chicken itself will warm it. Or you can preheat the sauce separately in a little pot and then pour it on top nice and hot. Or you can just put it in the microwavable container. Sorry, my arm was in the way there. And you can put it right in the microwave and heat it up that way. Now again, we prefer, we use Masterpiece or we use Kraft. We like both of those. We're going to use a Kraft honey barbecue because we like the taste of the honey barbecue. So once you got your chicken chopped up the size you want it, as you see, that was very easy. Make sure you clean out your tool here. Anyway, once you got the chicken cut to the way you want it, then you're going to add your barbecue sauce. You're going to mix it up, get the barbecue sauce nice and hot. Then you're going to get your little slider rolls. Again, we're using like a Hawaiian slider roll made by Sarah Lee. And you're going to serve it on little sliders and enjoy yourself. I'm going to come back later once I have one all made up with the barbecue sauce so you can see a finished product. Please, if you try this, let me know how it goes. Okay, so I just wanted to show you real quick how we're going to serve this. We're doing a real light dinner tonight, so we're just doing the paper plate thing. We're not going through all the mess. Unfortunately, we got rolls that aren't cut, so I have to rip them apart. Didn't know that. Okay, so we're going to rip open a roll here. I got one open. You're just going to spoon out some of your chicken onto your roll. Sorry. And this is your barbecue chicken slider. Now again, you can add cheese, you can add peppers, whatever you like to yours. This is just a basic start. Again, if you get a chance to try this, let me know. But oh my God, this house smells so good with all this barbecue sauce. Anyway, let me know what you think and enjoy your dinner.